Hi all, this is Vale Sieris, your customer success manager, and today I want to show you how to use our new collaborative board features different ways in the classroom. So let me start sharing my screen and you're gonna see me create a collaborative board. So I come to activities, I click on collaborative board, and now I have a brand new way of creating collaboration in my classroom. The first example I want to give you is for administrators that are wanting to foster that collaboration between teachers and maybe share best practices in the classroom or what's working, what's not working. So what I'm going to do here is pick my background. So we were just in Valentine's, so we can pick Valentine's background, and as a collaborative board topic, I'm gonna pick let's share instructional strategies with others. And then what I'm gonna hit is columns, and I want my teachers to share what's working, what do you need help with. So that's all what I'm going to do for my collaborative board. But when I share this with my teachers, what's going to happen is that they're going to be able to share their thoughts. And their thoughts might be like, what's working? Doing brain breaks to give students the ability to change energies after lunch. And then what do I need help with? Maybe I am not as strong in test prep material. Test prep materials. I am making this up. Your teachers are going to have different answers, but the magic's going to happen when others can start commenting on what do you need, and maybe a colleague can help you fill that need, and we build that collaboration in our teacher meeting. And this can happen at the school or district level. So I'm going to save and I'm ready to launch this and have that collaboration with my teachers. So that was example number one. We're going to go into example number two, which is how to differentiate in the classroom. So same process of opening my collaborative board, but now what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this for my students. So I'm going to pick a different background, and today we're working on, let's say, shapes. So we're going to share here, share what you learned today. And then what I'm going to do for my learners is give different instructions, right? So I want group 1 or group A to share. I want to pose a harder question, right? So share 3 things you learned today. And maybe group B gets to share your favorite part of the day. And this might not be the exact example that you use, but I just want you to picture how I can have 2 different groups in my classroom answering 2 different questions. But as a teacher, I'm going to get everything in the same space, and grading is going to be much easier. So that's it. That's all I needed. So I'm going to save it. And now I have a new collaborative board. And that's all it took to prep my differentiation moment. Tip number 3, it's another collaborative board. We're talking about collaborative boards today. And tip number 3 is for my high school teachers that are already thinking how am I preparing my students for college? And I know you're doing a lot of things and steps in the process, but I want to give you one quick tip. One thing that differentiates colleges is that most of your online classes are going to ask you for discussion post. And I particularly had blended classes where I had to be in person, but also complete online courses. And the first time that I did discussion posts was very, very hard. So when I think about the collaborative board, it's like these can be the tool that help us practice before I have the pressure of going and completing that college experience. So we're gonna post a question. So we again say, share one learning from today's lecture. And then my students can say, I don't know, like we learn algebra. I am making this up. Oops. We learned algebra. And now I can write comments. So I'm going to encourage everyone else in the classroom to reply. So all my ask for my kiddos is going to be that every single entry in the board has to have a reply. So we learn algebra and I can say, yes, I loved it. And we had so much fun. So I know that my examples are a little examples and you can do a lot more and put a lot more depth, but I hope that they can help illustrate the power that the collaborative board can have in your classroom. If you need any help, please don't hesitate to contact me and I look forward to keep learning together.